It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's almost time for AEW to make its grand debut in Seattle for Dynamite, the first Dynamite of the year, and I'm going to be there. Seattle's going to be very, very raucous. I'm absolutely excited. Get to hang with one of my absolute best friends in the world, Roxy. It's going to be a great goddamn time, but before that, we've got to talk about the last AEW show of 2022. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it indifferent? Let's talk about it. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Rampage New Year's Smash. Well, they certainly smashed their way to mediocrity. There was like one good thing on this show. The rest of it was just kind of blah. I know that's probably going to piss people off. That's fine. I won't fault them for the main event. The main event was actually quite good, all things considered. But as for the rest, oh boy. So, they did have a in memoriam of Don West graphic. Don West, who it was announced by Professor Mike Tenay, his longtime colleague in TNA, passed away, succumbed to cancer. Fuck cancer. Terrible. Don West, tremendous wrestling commentator. Even though his knowledge of the product, at first, it was obvious, it was very, I don't want to say limited, it was just obvious that even though he was a fan of being a salesman and had enthusiasm, he may have not known a lot about wrestling, but he made up for it with sheer energy and grew to love it, obviously respected wrestling, and many respected him, been outpouring of love and support, so great. Rest in peace, Don West. Again, fuck cancer. Excalibur, Shivani, and Paul White on commentary. Kip Sabian joined for commentary because we need more goddamn commentators. We need Kip Sabian, who I'm sure is a nice guy. He's a fine worker. I do not understand why they think he is worth television time. So, speaking of being worth television time, well, didn't apply to this match. Orange Cassidy defending the All-Atlantic Championship against Trent. They might be breaking up the best friends. Oh no. That'd be terrible if the best friends in the Dark Order and some stables that really have gone way past their expiration date were to break up and everybody were to go their separate ways, as if they were that Journey song, except Journey actually had a hit at one point, unlike these groups. Penelope shows up. Boy, howdy did she ever. We get distractions, beach break, and Orange Cassidy hits the Orange Punch. That's what I think of Orange Cassidy matches, and I know other people like him, and that's fine. I don't, and I won't. It's a joke gimmick, it's stupid, it's bad for wrestling. Anyway, last Wednesday, Shivani was with Sting and Darby. Darby's all pissed. Sting fires up and says, well, Darby, what if I say you can't beat Joe? What if I want you to keep that chip on your shoulder? Just shut your mouth and do it. Just do it. Just go do it. Beat Samoa Joe next week. Gonna be in Seattle. Darby's gonna get a big hometown pop because he's from Seattle. So anyway, Kip Sabian then took on Atira. I think that was the name. I apologize if I heard that wrong. Kip Sabian beat him and mocked Orange Cassidy. They are giving Kip Sabian more television time than they've given to people like FTR and Powerhouse Hobbs and others and everything, and I don't get it. There are certain people that should be either relegated to Dark or Dark Elevation, or maybe, relegated to the Indies, and AEW is going to have to trim some people soon. So anyway, Lexi Nair was with Preston Vance, or whatever the hell he said his name was. I don't know, Vance. I'm just going to call him Vance, and Jose the assistant, and there you go. They talked about, I guess Vance is looking forward to the future. Hey, he's unmasked, let's see what he does. Yeah, he has a good look. He's fine. He's a fine athlete. I look forward to seeing what he can do in 2023. And here's Shivani with Jon Moxley. All about Hangman. It's going to be taking place on January 11th if Hangman can get cleared. Moxley was more heelish. This was fine. I think Moxley honestly should be a heel at this point. It's been almost a year since he came back from being in rehab for a while and getting clean, and great for him. But you know what? If he wants to turn heel, people like cheering for Hangman for some goddamn reason. I don't hate Hangman. I don't exactly get why Hangman keeps getting chances when he kind of proved to not really be that successful as world champion. But nevertheless, anyway, Team TNA, a.k.a. Jarrett and Lethal with Dutt and Giant Silva Jr., they challenge the Acclaim for the show in Seattle. I'm going to have to watch Jeff Jarrett in a professional wrestling ring for AEW's first show in Seattle. I blame Conrad Thompson for this. Fuck you, Conrad Thompson. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Anyway, not Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Kira Hogan. Yeah, look, the similarities are there. And I'm just saying, the difference is Sasha Banks on her worst day can actually work. Kira Hogan is not that good. She's not that good. She looks fine. I'm sure she's nice. She can't work. and she took on Jade. I said Jade. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's another TBS Championship match, and yay. Jade won. It was fine, I guess. Apparently they're going to have Jade and Red Velvet against somebody. It's a tag team match of some description, but I'm going to have to watch Jade next week. Okay, let's see if the crowd is invested in that. There's been kind of a war of words with people who want the AEW women's division to succeed, and then some of those same people walk out and take a piss break during the women's matches, not giving the women's matches a chance. Sky Blue's going to be there. Let's see how much she improves in 2023. All right. Then Jamie speaks. I want her to throw me around into a brick wall. Moving on from that, Sterling is pissed. I'm pissed that I have to see a stupid lawyer gimmick on television. Nice versus Danielson in Seattle. I don't have anything against Sterling, by the way. I just hate the gimmick. I don't know why people are upset about Nice having a match against Danielson. It'll be well worked. Nice is a fine athlete, a very good athlete, in fact. And if they're not going to have Danielson versus MJF yet, and they're going to push it to Revolution, you know what? Good. And MJF's going to be in Seattle. I get to see him in the same city that I saw him at a couple of Defy shows before he opened the show at All In. It's going to be cool to see. Anyway, so yeah, the Dynamite review, by the way, will be up probably way late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, and my voice will probably be shot, just FYI. And then Swerve with his honkies, I'm just going to call them that. They look ridiculous. Look, Parker might have something. I don't know who this other tad up doofus is. And, you know, not Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, and took on Wheeler Yuta. Oh, there you are, Yuta. So if anybody gets that, I love you guys. Ring of Honor Pure Championship, not on the line. I love Swerve as a heel. He focused on Wheeler's knee. Wheeler even had a nice one-legged German suplex, did a one-legged kip-up. Look, he's got talent. Maybe it's a bit too much too soon, but he's got talent. And Swerve as a heel is great. We get distractions. We get a low blow and a driver, whatever they call it. 1, 2, 3. Swerve gets the victory. And there you go. That's it. That's it for Rampage. It was certainly a show that happened. The main event at least served a purpose, I suppose. Swerved a purpose, as it were. Now on to 2023. Also, I do want to say that I may end up watching Dark Elevation that will be taped before Dynamite and actually review that just to talk about the various people if they have some good indie talents facing off against the stars of AEW. And then Rampage and Battle of the Belts will be taking place in Portland, which is 4 hours away from me. And no, I'm not going to that. I could have gotten tickets, but no, because I have to I have to work early Saturday, and I'm sorry, that would be an 8-hour drive minimum for a 3-4 hour show. No. Anyway, so there you go. Agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Replin. I'll see you soon.